Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Hope you're all good. We're heading over to Camden once again in this video. This is the third of the four different beers that I received in the box that they very kindly sent out. So big thank you to Camden Brewery once again. Much appreciated. And it's the Arch 55 series. If you're unaware, they brought out this series of beers, Arch 55, which I think sort of twists on what they've maybe done before. And this one is a can of their Kaleido hazy IPA. It's coming in at 5.4% ABV in a 440ml can. On the back, well, there we go. There's the artwork anyway. Take a look at that. Obviously out of Camden as well. So yeah, on the back it says malt is Pilsner, flake oat, wheat and dextrin. Hops are rotating hop series. Ingredients: water, malted barley, malted wheat, oats, hops, yeast. The yeast is East Coast strain. And there's some bonkers thing there. It says Kaleido and Kaleido. It's on the Kaleido. So I'm not sure if that's like I've no idea whether it's going to be really hoppy or whether that's going to make it really hazy. I don't know. Now, there is some spiel on the back there. I'm going to hold it there. You can pause it and try and zoom in or whatever and try and read it. I have quickly read it, but the impression I'm getting with this beer is that it is a twist on their normal IPA, because it does mention that. I can actually see here, so I will read it. Tell a lie. Our series of small batch beers, Arch 55. I was going to say Arch 55. Our series of small batch and new idea beers. Our latest hazy phase is a fruity twist of passion fruit and mango, spinning hops three ways. They collide to create a brew in the same spectrum as our IPA. Now that's what I mean. So whether they've done some different hops in here or they're trying some, don't know. But I got a feeling it's going to be a spin on their normal IPA. So 2 minutes 30 and let's stop talking. It's come out the fridge. It's nice and chilled. It's going in the Camden Jack glass. Cool, that looks a bit dirty there, doesn't it? I'm sure it is. It's just the outside. That's not the one that come in the box. So let's stop talking. Get this open. Get it into a glass and see what we get. Now, as I say, this is the third one out of the box. Oh, that's looking nice. Third one out of the box. And I've been impressed with them, to be honest. I have been really impressed with them. And this looks decent, but how decent is this going to be? So I'm going to guess their normal IPA was like a West Coast sort of style. Now this is using East Coast yeast. So is this going to maybe try and be a little bit more East Coast? Maybe New England? I don't know, we'll have to see. But the can is empty. Beer in a glass, that looks lovely, that does, to be honest. There's a lot of carbonation going up. It's a nice, bold orange, bright looking colour with a good finger and a half of just slightly off-white head. It might look pure white on the camera, but I'm going to say that's slightly off-white. But the beer looks fantastic. Might be a bit of chill haze on the glass, but it certainly isn't making any difference to the beer. So, let's dive in on the nose, see what we get. Oh yeah. Real juicy, punchy, hoppy, mango. What else did it say? Was it pineapple, passion fruit? Yeah, you really get that. Really punching you in the nose. It smells really good. And actually, when I was spinning it then, it looked, I'm going to say, looked like a heavy sort of beer. So I'm going to stop talking. Just remind you all, Arch 55 series, Kaleido Hazy IPA, 5.4% from Camden. Let's dive in, give it a taste. Cheers. Oh, wow. That is lovely. That is really nice. That is really good. Right, let's go in again. I'm going to have to be quick with this one because I've got a feeling that'll disappear very quick. Body is fantastic, 5.4%. That head on top isn't moving anywhere. That adds to the body. It's very weighty. The head gives it a lovely creaminess. You can tell the body is made up with the oats in this for me. It's got that oaty feel to it. It's got that oaty body to it. Really, really smooth. I mean, that is super smooth. Goes down the hatch. Again, really easy. Lovely and creamy. Carbonation is ideal in this beer. It's not too busy, but you do need it there just to punch some flavours around and make the beer more interesting than just no carbonation at all. Definitely got a New England feel to it. Very juicy. You get that passion fruit. The mango really sort of comes in at the end. That's really the big sort of powering flavour in it. Hoppy, juicy, a light bitterness. And you can even sort of taste the oats in there, along with a subtle sweet maltiness. This is a cracking drop, it really is. That's really good. For what it's trying to be, that's really good. Don't get me wrong, what I would say is, it's saying passion fruit and mango. If you like, the flavours in this are sort of limited. I don't want to say it's one-dimensional, but it sort of is one-dimensional. There's nothing that it's not popping flavours at you everywhere, and it's not like one of them that you're picking up different things at different times. I think you get this all pretty much instantly on the taste. So in that sense, it is sort of simple, you could say, but my God, it might be simple, but they've done a really good job of it. That is a very decent beer. Excuse me. Now, are these going to make an appearance in the supermarket, or are they just ones that they're releasing at the brewery? I don't know. But if they do come into the supermarket, but I can't see that happening, like I say, it's probably just going to be brewery ones. But I mean, it would be such a shame if they changed anything, certainly of the three beers that I've had, because they are very decent beers. But it wouldn't surprise me if this did end up in a supermarket at some point, probably down to about 4.7%, and probably nowhere near the same sort of beer. But yeah, for me, 5.4%. Let's get onto that bit. Yeah, it's certainly, there's no sort of overpowering flavours, but you do get that feeling that it's just that little bit stronger than your average beer. But drinks fantastic, it really does. So yeah, Camden and their Arch 55 series Kaleido Hazy IPA, another banger. I think that I started out with the unfiltered lager, which was very good. The Italian lager I went with then, which I thought that was better. That gave me a lot more enthusiasm than the unfiltered Hells. And this one has gone to another level again. I think that is absolutely cracking. So yeah, big thumbs up for me for that one, from me for that one. If you've been lucky enough to have this beer, let me know your thoughts on it. If it is one that you can only get from the brewery and you see the pack, give them a go, because so far the 3 out of the 4 different beers, in my personal opinion, have been really decent. It was only the Hells was really the Hells was decent, not a wowcher moment, but again, a little bit different, and I wouldn't say it gained on the standard Hells in some places, but not on others, I would say. But yeah, the beers have been good, so if you see it in the thing, I would certainly give them all a go. If you've had them before, let me know what you think. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you again soon on another one. Cheers.